It's in the game.
EA Sports is in the game!
An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Michigan head coach pregame, he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Direct snap. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Release to the back. Out wide left, it's Durham. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Bought a little time, lets it go. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Ooh, that boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, and throws an incompletion. But every incompletion even looks good because it's so exciting to watch.
Long way to go on second down.
Blue 22. Blue.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Tigers. Rolled his way into the end zone.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Underwood to throw. With the catch, it's Marshall. And a little bit of breathing room after that gain. He's out of bounds at the 11.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Buying time to his right. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and you know that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Underwood trying to cut through the noise. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This is not an ideal start for this offense. Your defense already gave up points on the first drive. This is your first opportunity, and you're not doing the most important thing, protecting your quarterback. Already 2 sacks on the day.
And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on 1 time. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Gets the back moving. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Throws for the tight end. Pass is batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task.
This offense is being aggressive, and they keep going back to the same guy. We're early in the game in the first quarter. This guy's already scored a touchdown, so if I'm a quarterback, keep trying to get him the football. He's winning his matchups one-on-one. Nice job by the defense on that play, but don't lose focus if you're the QB here. Keep trying to find your big-time playmaker.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. He's changing the play. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Shakes off the defender. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Left side is Green. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Second and long here. Selling the fake. Look out! Right side, it's Harris. At the 35, he's open. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here as we get a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Handoff, Caden Durham. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quick completion on the out route. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so
always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. And the timing just a hair off.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. As a result now, 4th down.
It is loud in here as they try to help them get a stop on 4th down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
To the air, it's Levitt. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback and have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Stepping to the right, and it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Long way to go on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They just keep firing. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not, and if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up.
And hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. What a disappointment. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing, Underwood. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Breaks into the open. He's at the touchdown, Tigers. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You simply cannot do better as a defense. They have shut them out. A goose egg on the scoreboard. You get a pick 6 right there to extend your lead right now. This defense is playing with their hair on fire. The offense has no answers. And if I'm this defense, I keep the pressure up. I'm keeping my starters in the game, and I'm just pouring it on.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This drive will open from the 15. Using his feet. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. The Wolverines want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points up.
Just keeps moving. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Underwood. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Scanning the field, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Touchdown, Wolverines! Into the end zone with a breakaway score. Getting set for the point after. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll send the back in motion. Drops back on 1st down. Out wide right, it's Durham. Turning it on! He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this secondary.
The play fake. Under pressure. And they got it.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. Making the adjustment on the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Tigers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Wants to throw. It's Levitt. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following on it for a massive fumble recovery.
Got some green grass. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Bush is ahead. He's got enough to move the chains and convert, but we'll see if they're content to just let this clock run here late in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, week 9, go time. So let's get down to business with a notable update from the world of college football. We start with Oregon taking on the number 15 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Ducks who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this...
He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You can't start the second half any better than that. You're trying to come out of the locker room. You're trying to create some momentum. Taking the first kick of the third quarter back for a touchdown, that is exactly what this head coach was looking for from his players.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Caught. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That really nice job by the defense, understanding the situation. We know they like to run the...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. And they can't connect a costly turnover on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. From deep, it's Stewart. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a...
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, and they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
And when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Michigan offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Here's Underwood to throw. Fires to the right. And they will score. Touchdown, Michigan. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. On the return, it's Wilson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Using his legs, it's Berry. There he goes. Past the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Right side, it's Marshall. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And this fumble bounces out of bounds. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Moves the pocket. It's Underwood. Rolls right. Rolling right and going deep. Makes a deep grab. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Throwing, Underwood. Finds his man. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Straight ahead, it's Marshall. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Number 22, set to kick off.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Quarterback keeper. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Second down.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a second down play.
Wide 53! Wide 53!
The give to Caden Durham. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Levitt. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Green. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Well, it really just feels like they are trying to make a statement to everybody in college football. They've got a lead, they've got it late, and they are still putting it on this defense. They are still letting it fly. They're airing it out, trying to light up this scoreboard.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Here's a give to Durham. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tigers. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. The Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Underwood unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Underwood to throw for it on 4th. He'll try to do it himself. He slides past the 1st down marker and picks it up on 4th. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick him up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Throwing right. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Here's Underwood to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Sets his feet, it's Underwood. Right side, it's Marshall. He makes his way into the end zone for the 2, and now they trail by just 13. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They were all over it.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Ready? Blue 22. Blue 22. But hard.
Some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Motion from the wide receiver. Quick spin on the run. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Making the adjustment. Needs it here on 4th down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.